Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Monday evening edition of the live session. And in the live session, basically, we cover Lean Six Sigma topics in details, and we go deeper into the concepts, discuss about it, have the question and answer, and there is a Q&A forum at the end of the session as well. Okay, so I welcome you again from the bottom of my heart. Let's start from our first ritual, which is welcoming the new members in the community. Okay, the people who are joining the session first time, just type me in the chat box and let's welcome them with the warm regards. Everybody, just type me in the chat box. Okay, Mr. Steven is here. Who else? Everybody just type me in the chat box who joining first time here. Just type me and we all welcome you first and then we'll start our session. Okay. Chalo, yeah, Ravindra is there. Okay, who else? Type me in the chat box. That's good enough. Everybody, the new members especially, just type me in the chat box if you're attending this first time. If you have already attended this, before, it's okay. All right, so everybody just type. Welcome new members in the community in the chat box. Welcome new members. Welcome. Yeah, Maulik, Baishali, Arvind, Ravindra, Steven. Welcome new members in the community. Everybody, please join me welcoming them in the community. Okay. Yes. Super. Just type welcome all the new members or just type welcome. That will be good enough. And good evening. Good evening. Super. Now, what? Yeah. Yes. Anybody who would like to share any success story, any bang of the week or for the month? A success in the project or some, new job you have received or an interview call you have received, anything of that sort, please let me know in the chat box. And, we will share this with everybody so that, we'll start with a positive note. Okay. So this is something which will continue following this. After welcoming new members on Monday, we will, have this session of sharing our bangs, which is our success stories. Okay, let it be small success or a big success, doesn't matter. Success is a success. Even a small achievement in your project, whatever project you are doing in your company, that also will be has to be basically celebrated. Okay, see, it objective of this is there should be some positivity shared, and people should believe that this system works and it is giving results and it is taking it is giving results in the projects, it is giving results in our career as well. All right, chalo, let me share my whiteboard. And so today's topic, so before we go to the topic today, let me just give a brief overview of in the DMAC framework. We have a lot of new members in the community right now, new members in the room right now. See, in the DMAC framework, let's go one by one. In the DMAC framework, in the define phase, what is the objective of define phase? Type in chat box, everybody. What is the objective of define phase? Just type in chat box quickly. Main objective in 1 or 2 words. What will be the main objective of define phase? Because we all know the DMAC framework, right? Yes. What is that? Type in chat box quickly. It can be, you can make mistake out of it. Okay. Project charter, very good. Problem showing, okay. Yeah, type in the chat box. Let me write all the phases. Then we'll go one by one quickly. Just one objective of that particular phase. What do we achieve in that particular phase of it? Okay. Because that is very, very important to check the today's topic. So goal statement, problem statement, these are all the tools which we are using in the define phase. So what is the objective of define phase? Is to define the problem. Okay, to define the problem. That is the main objective of define phase. Now, along with the problem, then we have the team members. Then we map the process which is there regarding that problem, right? because it's a problem solving approach, right? So define phase objective. If you have to, give in one sentence, just to define the problem precisely, crystal clear. Okay, it should be crystal clear. And then project charter and SIPOC and communication plan and RACI metrics and stakeholder analysis and the process map. All these are the tools of the define phase. Okay, but majorly we are here to define the problem. In the major phase, what we do? Type in the chat box. In the major phase, what basically we do? Chalo, let's understand this in the 30,000 feet overview. What do we achieve in each and every phase? Variation, okay. Data collection, very good. Super. Okay, what else? Quality, quantity measure, very nice. Qualitative and quantitative measure. Establishing process and project baseline, fantastic. Very good, very good. Finding defects, scope for improvement, effectiveness, efficiency, very nice. So in the major phase, in a very basic terminology, basically what we do is we collect the data around the project, about the project. Okay, so let me write down here. You can also make a note of this. Collect the data and establish baseline. Make a note of this. Establish baseline. We calculate the process capability, right? Okay, what we do, we collect the data, we extract the information out of the data through screening, exactly, with the help of our Minitab software. Okay, and I give this example of, let's say, attrition. Okay, attrition, if there is a company and attrition is their problem. So in the define phase, we will define that, this is 20% attrition in department D. This is my problem and I want to reduce it from 20%. I want to bring it down to 5%. Okay, then I will make a team out of it. Then I will make a process of it, SIPOC, everything that I'll do it in define phase. In the major phase, I will collect every related data of attrition, like department-wise data, monthly attrition data, manager-wise attrition data, seasonal attrition data. If I have multiple locations, if in our organizations, or location-wise data. So all these various types of data I will collect, and with the help of Minitab, I will extract information and establish the baseline process capability. Baseline process capability. What is my current sigma level? Am I at 3 sigma, 4 sigma, 5 sigma? What exactly is my current baseline process capability? What is baseline? From where I can compare whether I have improved or not. Okay. So that is called as baseline. So that I will do in the major phase. After major phase, what we do? We go to analyze phase. What is the objective of analyze phase? Type in the chat box. I'm just very briefly, 30,000 feet. I'm just giving you overview. What do we do in analyze phase? Yes, it is heart of the project. Cause and effect, root cause analysis. Very nice. So in analyze phase, we find out the causes and the root causes. Okay, causes and the root causes. So we have multiple tools in that. We have fishbone, we have root cause analysis. Then for validation, we use hypothesis testing, regression, design of experimentation, FMEA. Then, if there's a lean a project is there, then we use VSM, value stream mapping, etc., etc. Correct? Yes, ANOVA. That will come in the hypothesis testing itself, right? So causes, what are the reasons and what are the root causes that we will find out in analyze phase. After we find out analyze phase, after we found out the root causes, then what do we do in improve phase? Type in the chat box. Then what do we do in improve phase? Fantastic. On those root causes, we generate solution. We generate solutions and we implement them. implementation of the solution. Very good. So in the improve phase, on the root causes, we generate the solutions. Okay. And then we implement those solutions to get the results. So after implementation, we start getting some results. Correct? And after results comes the control phase. What is the objective of control phase? What is the objective of control phase? Everybody type in the chat box. Monitor Y and control X. Fantastic. To sustain the improvement, whatever improvement we have achieved, to sustain the improvement is the control phase. So what is the objective of control phase? To sustain the improvements. Okay. Sustain improvements for a very long time. So this is how the DMAC framework basically flows. Okay. Now for you guys, just let me give you another analogy here. Y is equal to function of X. Everybody is aware of this analogy. Just give me yes in the chat box. Y is the output variable, which is depending on input variables, which is X. X are all input variable, which are causes and factors, which are contributing to the Y. Correct? Everybody is aware of this? Yes? Super clear? Now in this, Y is equal to function of X. So here, do you want to catch up with AI companion? Yes. Somebody got unmuted. All right. Now, in this entire DMAC framework, okay, the define and measure phase, make a note of this. Define and measure phase basically focuses on the output variable. And from the analyze phase onwards, we focus on X's, which are the input variables. So analyze phase onwards, so which is analyze, improve, and control. Basically, we focus on X's, which are the causes, root causes, and the factors which are impacting the Y. So define and measure focuses on the Y, and analyze, improve, control focuses on the X. So this is the split of this entire DMAC framework. Make a note of this. Are you clear with this? Just type yes in the chat box. So here also I can write. So define and measure focuses on Y, and analyze, improve, and control is focuses on X. Clear? Just take a screenshot of this. So each and every word is clear in this. Whatever I've written on the screen right now, just give me yes in the chat box. Everything is clear. Even a single word has not understood, please ask me here, because the objective of live session is to clear the doubts. Okay. Clear hai? Don't hesitate to put your question across. Very good. So today's topic. What is the today's topic? The topic headline, you would have received the topic's headline. What is the headline of the topic today? Yes. Now this is very, very important. What is the headline of the topic? चलो आज का मैसेज ढूंढो, आज का ईमेल ढूंढो. हाँ, solution prioritization matrix. Very good. Now, according to you, which phase should it contain? Which phase should it contain? In which phase should it be? Is it in define phase? Is it in improve phase? Is it in measure phase? Think about it. Solution prioritization matrix. Solution. When it comes to solution, whenever it comes to solution, it has to be improve phase. Okay. So what we do here, this is exactly in between the moment we generate the solution. Okay. Now, which tool do we use to generate the solution? Which tool do we use to generate the solution? Type in the chat box. No, root cause analysis is to identify the root causes. See, root cause analysis, RCA, is to identify the root causes. Fishbone is to identify the causes. Understand this, guys? Here we go. Causes and the root causes. Fishbone and RCA is used to identify the causes and the root causes. Scamper, very nice, superb. So to generate the solution, we use Scamper, and of course there are other tools as well, like Pocoyoke, exactly. But Scamper, which we have learned in the yellow belt level as well, correct? So Scamper hai, and there are multiple tools we use in the advanced level, in the black belt, master black belt. We have around 10 different kinds of solution generation techniques we learn. Okay. So Scamper is very commonly used and very powerful tool which you can use. So once we generate a lot of ideas, all the ideas cannot be implemented, and that is the reason before we go for implementation, after we generate idea and before we go for implementation, basically we do the solution prioritization metrics. So today I am going to reveal 3 techniques in front of you, and then how to create the action plan also I am going to reveal in next half an hour, 45 minutes. Okay. So are you clear? So today we are going to talk about improve phase, where the solutions are generated. We have list of solutions. Let's say we have prepared 20 solutions. All 20 solutions we may not be able to implement. So we have to shortlist some of them. So what techniques can we use to shortlist them? That is called solution prioritization. We are going to learn 3 various techniques out of this. Clear, everybody? Just give me a in the chat box. Everybody clear in the DMAC framework? Today we are going to talk about improve phase solution prioritization. This is applicable in green belt and the black belt both. All right. Very good. Take a screenshot if you wish. Just take a screenshot quickly. Super. Chalo. So I am going to first technique, it's called as EB matrix or effort benefit matrix, which I will explain you on the whiteboard itself. I will give you Excel sheet where you can implement it directly in your project. Okay. I'll explain you on the Excel sheet as well. I'll first explain the concept on the whiteboard. Okay. So the first concept, which is a very important concept, it's called as EB matrix. EB matrix stands for effort benefit matrix. EB matrix or effort benefit matrix. Now, what is effort benefit? Let me explain you that. Okay. Now, there are various versions of effort benefit, but I have prepared a very simplest version of effort benefit, which can be used very effectively. Okay. Generally, in effort benefit, we give numbers, but instead of numbers, I give high and low. That's it. I have made it so simple so that it becomes effective. See, what I have realized, more complex if you do the tools, no? It becomes more complex, right? So if it is used in a very simplistic manner, it is actually gives results very positively and effectively. That's what my observation is. So effort benefit pe kya karna hai? So whatever solutions we have, so in the first column, let's say you take an Excel sheet and you list down all the solutions one by one. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay. So all the solutions you will write down below one by one. Then in second column, there will be efforts. And in the third column, there will be benefits. Okay, benefit. So what is effort and what is benefit? Let me explain you that. Okay. Now, right now, whatever idea we have generated, let's say solution or ideas could be automating certain process can be a solution. Okay. Providing training programs can be our solution. Okay. Why start phase 4 before? Before what? Before define phase C. Understand this, guys. Uh, today, uh, today is your first day, not everybody's first day. Understand this, okay? So it may not be in the sequence of define, measure, analyze, improve, and control, but it is important for you in your green belt curriculum itself, okay? So what you can do is, just whenever you are attending the live session, see why I connect the dots first, because you should understand in the DMAC framework where it fits basically. Okay, once you understand that, anyways, you have to study all the tools. So this tool also you will have to be studying in the defined in the green belt level itself. Okay. See, every day we have some new entrants, new people coming in. Okay. So we don't have the batch system as such. So today will not be define phase, project charters, tool number 1, but it will be something which is required. And generally what I do is, in Monday sessions we cover green belt tools. In the black belt, in the Saturday session we go a little difficult tools to understand, which are used in the black belt level. Okay, so I would highly recommend you sit with the open mind and consume whatever it is, and forget about the sequence of your curriculum. Clear, everybody? Just give me yes in the chat box. Clear hai? So just understand, yeah, just focus and understand the concept. This concept understanding is more important. Okay, see, after 2-3 weeks now, all the dots you will connect. Okay, all the dots will get connected. All right, very good. Now yes, effort benefit. So solution, let's say solution could be, as I said, automation. As I said, you have to implement some kind of for example, let's say incoming quality check you have to implement. Okay, that could be one solution. You have to provide training to the people. That could have been be a solution. So solution could be anything. Okay, now effort meaning how much effort will be required to implement that solution. Okay, now when I take effort, what we can consider? We should consider the time required for implementation. We should consider the money required for implementation. We should consider the resources, the people effort required for the implementation, the approvals required for the implementation. Are you understanding? So effort for implementation meaning whatever the capex requirement, capital expenditure, or time, money, resources, whatever is the effort required, you have to give either. So some people give the rating on the scale of 1 to 10. Okay, that will make a little complex. What I have made is simple. Is the effort high or is the effort low? Understand this. Let me give you a simple example. If you want to automate the entire process, is the effort high or effort low? Automation of the entire process, automation करना है पूरे प्रोसेस का, एफर्ट ज्यादा है कि कम है, हाई और लो? Type in the chat box, everybody. Think about it and type in the chat box. Effort is very high because it would require capital investment. Yes or no? It will require capital investment. Correct? Now, second example, you have to give awareness training to your people in your department. Effort high or low? Giving awareness training to your people. Effort high or low? Very low. You can internally also you can do. You don't have to engage the external company, external trainer or consultant. So effort will be comparatively low. Are you understanding this? Yes. So so what I have done is from 1 to 4 you have low effort, and from 6 to 10 you have got high effort. So I have just broken that rating wala system, and do not give 5. Do not give 5. Okay, it is not permanent solution. Exactly, very good, very good. So some solutions may not be permanent, some solutions will be temporary, but they are required at that point in time. Okay, yes. And see, we are working on the procedure. That means, let's say when we are saying the awareness training program, we are not giving only one awareness training program, we are putting a process of giving awareness training program maybe after every 1 month. Okay, and that will definitely be a very long-term impact making solution. Okay, so when we are giving solution, they are always on the system and the processes and not on the people only. Okay, because if we work on the only people skill, that will be a short-term benefit gaining. But if you make a system of it, that like for example, everybody who is entering into the company, they should go undergo a particular training program for a particular time period. Their evaluation has to happen, and that is what the system is all about. Okay, so some solution. Now effort is clear, everybody, guys. Effort is clear. Effort rating low and high. Just give me yes in the chat box. Clear effort. Okay, yes. Now coming back to the benefit. What is benefit? If I implement this solution, successfully, what will be the benefit on my project? Okay. If this, let's say for example, the same thing, let me ask the same question. Automation of the entire process, the benefit will be higher to the project. Let's say your project is about quality improvement. Yes, benefit will be high or low. Type in the chat box. Everything is automated. There is no human intervention. Yes, the benefit will be very high. Correct? And now let's say awareness. If I give awareness training of half an hour to our people, will the benefit will be very high or very low? Lower than that. Very good. Are you understanding this? So 1 to 4 benefit, you give low rating. 6 to 10 benefit, you give high rating. Very simple. Okay. So there will be 4 combinations you will get. Some will have high effort, or let me write low effort, low benefit. Understand this. These will be 4 combinations would emerge out of this. Second would be low effort, high benefit. Third would be high effort, low benefit. And fourth will be high effort and high benefit. Clear? These are the 4 combinations. Correct? A green belt is better to give high, low rating, while the black belt we should resort to 1 to 10. Am I right? No, it is the same system, Manojji, you can apply for green belt and black belt. Okay. So the tools don't change. See, tools don't change in green belt and the black belt. So effort benefit in green belt and the black belt remain exactly same. Exactly same. There will not be any, see, this is one modification I have done. See, people generally effort benefit, they give the rating on the scale of 1 to 10. So generally they give 3 rating, 4 rating like that. So I have just eliminated everything. I just say low rating and high rating. That's it. Simple. Okay. Clear? Yeah. Very good. Now, so these are the 4 combinations. Now let me draw the effort benefit matrix on the right hand side here. So the matrix will look like this. Okay. This is very, very important. So there will be 4 quadrants like this. On the horizontal axis, you have your efforts. Okay, on this side. And on the vertical axis, you have your benefits. On your y-axis, right? So the first solution. Now listen to me very carefully. The first solution here, I'm talking about low effort and the low benefit, will come here. This quadrant, low effort, low benefit, and those solutions are called as just do it solution. Just do it. Low effort and low benefit, those are called as just do it solution. Okay. Second quadrant solutions here, they will come here, where the efforts are low, but the benefits are very high. These are very important solutions, guys. And that's why they are called as must do it solutions. Write this down. Must do it. The first one are just do it. Like it's a tagline of Nike. We all know that, right? Just do it. And the second one are must do it, because very low effort, but we can get very high benefit out of it. Okay. Now the third quadrant could be here. This quadrant will be high effort and high benefit solutions. Okay. And the fourth will be, I think, let me just quickly change this around. इसको मैं यहाँ पे मैं थर्ड और फोर्थ को यहाँ पे चेंज करता हूँ, so that you will not be confused. Okay. So the third quadrant would be high effort and the high benefit. And the fourth will be high effort and low benefit. Okay. So third quadrant wale solutions, और इसको भी मैं मिटा देता हूं, इसको ये कंफ्यूजन करेगा. Okay, very good. Then the third quadrant solutions are high effort, high benefit. For example, automation of the entire process. These solutions have to be escalated for the management approval. Okay, so these solutions will be escalate to management. Okay, so these solutions will be escalated to the management for the approval. If you get approval, implement them. If management does not approve, you have to reject them. Okay, and the number 4 solution, where efforts are high but benefits are low. What do we do with this? Type in the chat box. Where efforts are very high, higher investment, higher efforts, higher manpower required, but benefits are very low. क्या करेंगे इसका? Ignore or reject. Very nice. So we have to reject those solution. Absolutely right. Clear? So what we do here in this case, on the left hand side, the two quadrants, solution number 1 and solution number 2, just do it and must do it. We make the implementation plan. On the right hand side, escalate to the management wala solution. Upon approval, we make the implementation plan. If we don't get approval, we reject it. And the fourth quadrant, anyways, we are going to reject it. Okay. So on the left hand side, we go and make the action plan. I will give you a template of creating action plan. Okay. On the right hand side, we escalate and reject. Escalation after approval, we have to take the action plan, and reject. Anyways, we are going to reject it. Are you clear? So this matrix will reduce the number of solution to a manageable extent. Are you clear? This is called EB metric. Just type yes in the chat box. Quadrant 3 is high effort and high benefit. Now look at, you can see here. You can see this quadrant where the efforts are high and the benefits are high. Efforts are high. That means there is a approval requirement for the, like, no, there will be a capital expenditure required. There is more resources required, correct? And that's where top management approval is the must here. Okay, so this is upon approval from the escalation, meaning to highlight. Escalate matlab kya? Escalator use karte na hum log. We use the lift, right? Escalator, which goes up. So we take it to the top level cadre, where CEO, managing director, CFO, those people will decide whether we should go ahead with the solution. See, as a project manager or a project leader, as a project team, our job is to generate ideas and solutions for the problem, for the root cause, right? Now, those solutions may or may not be immediately implementable as far as the management is concerned. Okay, because see, management has to take care of the cash flow and other strategic things. Okay, the Lean Six Sigma project is not the only initiative going on, right? There are some other initiatives going on. So considering all permutation combination, management will take a collective call whether to go ahead with the decision. Okay, so if they go ahead with the decision, we will implement it. If they reject it, okay, or if they say that we will not implement it immediately, we will maybe we will take another 6 months for implementation, then we have to delay that implementation. Are you clear? And that is what the quadrant number 3 is all about. Escalate meaning just to take it to the top management. Okay, clear? Yes, effort benefit clear है everybody? Just give me yes in the chat box. कोई डाउट है, कोई क्वेश्चन है तो पूछो चैट में. Very good. So see, while we generate the solutions, we never ever reduce or maybe we never judge anybody's for the solution. Okay, so let that ideas flow. Many ideas, and don't worry about the number of ideas. Let it be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, because we have this solution prioritization metrics with us, then we can reduce the numbers down. Okay, if management reject that idea, then we cannot implement it. No? It's very simple. Okay, so management will either reject outrightly that idea that this cannot be done because it may not be fit in our culture, it may not be fit in our policy, or it is not fitting. There is no investment, there is no cash flow, enough cash flow with the management right now. So there could be n number of reasons. Okay, So management has the right to accept or reject where the efforts are very high. See, where the efforts are very low, where the investment is not much, and time requirement and effort requirement is not much. So management will not have interference in that. But in the solutions where very high capital expenditure is there, obviously management has all the right to either reject or at least delay the decision. Okay. So accordingly, the team has to follow that. Okay. And of course, when management rejects it, as a team leader, you have to what you can say, explain the consequences as well, because if they delay it by 6 months, then results also might get a little impacted because of that solution, that particular solution I'm talking about. Okay. Or those couple of solutions, whichever number of solutions we have. Uh, so in every category, we have multiple solutions. In first category also, we have 2-3 solutions. Second category also, we can have 2-3 solutions. So this way, we have to basically implement it. Okay. So other tool for creating better solutions. So we are not creating solutions today. We are talking about, once we have already generated solutions, how do we reduce the number of solutions and how do we prioritize them? So today is solution prioritization matrix. So the first matrix is effort benefit matrix. Okay. Now let me take you to a Excel sheet here, and let me discuss about the other matrix, which is in the solution prioritization. Okay. And that is called as criteria based prioritization. Let me just increase the font a little. Okay. So this matrix and this Excel sheet, I will give it to you. Okay. So all the new members, the live sessions recording it is being recorded, and the recording will be available in master class archive. Okay. Master class archive. So you will get the recording in master class archive after 1 hour from the training program. Okay. And below that below that video, whatever document I have shared or shown, okay, whether it is the PowerPoint presentation or Excel sheet or a Minitab file, you will find it below that video. Okay. So that you can download them and use them, practice them. Okay. So this Excel sheet also, I will put it below the recorded video. All right. So this is masterclass archive. Okay. Noted, everybody, the new members especially, right? Just type yes in the chat box if you have noted this. Masterclass archive is a folder already available in your LMS system. उसमें ये recording available होगा. Okay. आपको उसको scroll करके नीचे देखना है. At the bottom you will find the recording with the date and the topic. The title भी होगा and the date भी होगी, right? Okay. Now coming back to criteria based prioritization. What is criteria based now? According to the requirement, okay, management or the project team member decides the criteria for the solution prioritization. Now, criteria in this case, this is just an example. They have decided that productivity for them is a very important criteria. Quality is second important. Cost saving is third important, and customer satisfaction is the fourth important. So they have given the weightage as well. For productivity, they have given 5 on the scale of 1 to 10. Quality, they want to be 8. Cost saving, they have given the weightage. So this is the criteria. I will write criteria. Let me write criteria here. So here is the criteria. Okay. And here is the weightage. All right. So these are the criterias and the weightage. Now, before doing this, first you decide the criterias. Okay. Our solution should impact what is the number 1 criteria, number 2, and you decide 2 to 3 criteria, maybe 4 criterias, and give the weightage to the criteria. What should be the weightage of this criteria? Are you clear? So then what we do is, then we go solution by solution. Let's say solution number 1. Let's say solution number 1. Let's say automation. I'm just giving you a very raw example. Solution number 1, automation. If we implement automation, maybe productivity can go to, on the scale of 1 to 6, productivity will be impacted to 6 level. Okay. Quality, yes, quality will be impacted very heavily on the scale of 1 to 10, 8. cost will not be impacted much because automation will be impacting it will generate some more cost will be required. So cost impact will be low. And customer satisfaction at this level, I'm just giving example. So customer satisfaction they have given, if we implement this, it may not be impacting the customer satisfaction. Okay. Now in this case, let's say if it is automation, then obviously it will impact the customer satisfaction, and I would give it to be let's say 7. Okay, so customer will be more happy because the quality will improve, etc. Right? So then what will happen is the total score is getting generated. Now see the formula. Formula is the weightage into the ranking what we have given for each and every, and then we have to add them. For example, look at this. So how we are adding this? So the weightage of productivity, this multiply by this, okay, plus this multiply by this, 8 multiply by 8, plus 6 multiply by 3, plus 8 multiply by 7. And whatever is the total becomes 168. Are you clear? Yes? Yeah, so let me write down automation. Okay. Now there will be second solution, let's say online training or on-job training. OJT, right? On-job training. Productivity improvement, maybe, yeah, it will impact productivity, yes. So let me just write down here. Let's give some criteria. Productivity will be around 3. Okay. Then quality, yes. Yeah, productivity थोड़ा ज़्यादा बढ़ेगा. Let's say 5. Quality impact will have. अच्छा ये क्या हुआ? एक मिनट. Let me just. So this will be 5. This will be quality impact. Yes, quality also will have some impact. So I will give 6. Cost saving, it may not impact on cost saving. I'll give 3. And customer satisfaction, yes, if we make a system of on-job training continuously, obviously there will be some improvement in the performance and customer will be happier than that. Okay. So I'll give, so this is my total score. So similarly, every solution, first we define the criteria and the weightage, and for every solution, we give the ranking, what will be the impact on that particular criteria. And according to the multiplication and addition, we will get the score. And then we can, once the scoring is done, then we can actually, arrange it in a descending order, highest to lowest. Correct? So that will define, and then you can decide that, okay, I will implement 50% of the of these solutions. Okay, top 50% I will implement. Remaining 50% I will, understand this. If the number of solutions are not very high, understand this. If the number of solutions are, let's say 10, and if all the 10 can be implemented, then these kinds of prioritization may not be required. When this is required, when you have huge list of solutions and ideas, when you have 30, 40 ideas, and you cannot implement 40 ideas, 30 ideas, you have to restrict those ideas to 10 to 15 or to 12. Then these kinds of prioritization will make sense. Are you clear, everybody? Just give me a yes in the chat box. So this is called criteria based prioritization. Clear? Hai? So if you have only 10, 12, 15, you don't have to prioritize. You can implement directly. See, effort benefit आप कर सकते हो. Okay. But if, if the solutions are there and even a slightest benefits we are going to get, then why not to implement it? Okay. That's how it is. The total score is the multiplication of weightage and the ranking. Okay. For example, 5 into 6, 30. So you can see here. You can see here 5 into 6, 30. So let's talk about solution number 1. Okay. Iska karte 5 into 6. So this multiplied by this becomes 30. Okay. 8 into 8. How much? It is 64, right? Then 6 into 3, 18. And 7 into 8. How much it is? It is, I think, 56. Okay. So 30 plus 64 plus, so you add them up. 30 plus 64 plus 18 plus 56 becomes 168. Clear? So you just have to multiply the rank which you have given on the scale of 1 to 10 to the weightage given to that criteria. And then you cross multiply and add them up. So this already formula is already given. You just have to select the criteria as well as select the weightage. That's it. And then give the ranking. Automatically the score will pop up. Then you have to organize it on the highest to lowest, sort it to highest to lowest. And you have, maybe you can take, let's say you have 40 ideas. Then you can select the 20 ideas and implement them. Clear criteria based prioritization. Just type yes in the chat box, everybody. Clear hai? Super clear. Super. So I will give you this Excel sheet so you can directly implement it in your project. Okay. Now there is another method which is called as N/3 multi-voting method. This is also one of the method. It's called as N/3 or multi-voting method to reduce number of solutions. Okay. So in this particular method, what we use is N/3 is nothing but N is equal to number of solution. You can see here. N is equal to number of solutions and N/3 is number of votes per person. Meaning, let's say if I have 6 solutions, okay, or let's say if I have 12 solutions. So N is equal to 12. I've got number of solutions. So what is N/3? N/3 meaning 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. So that means, let's say there are 4 people in your team, because the Lean Six Sigma team has got a, Lean Six Sigma project has a team, right? So if you have 4 people in the team, every person will get 4 votes. Out of 12 solutions, everybody will give the votes to the solution, 4 votes. Okay. Similarly, in this case, they have got 6 solutions here. You can see here solution 6. So N/3 meaning N is equal to 6 right now. So N/3 becomes 6 by 3 is equal to 2. So every person will take 2 votes. Okay. And they will give the votes to each and every solution. Each and every meaning 2 votes they will give to the best solutions according to them. Okay. So for example, person 1 thinks that solution 1 and solution 3 are the best solutions. So he will give his 2 votes to solution 1 and solution 2. Person 2 thinks solution 1 and solution 2 are the best solutions. Person 3 thinks solution 1 and solution 6 are the best solutions. Person 4, 1 and 3. And so these are all 4 people have given their 2 votes. So when we count the votes, so solution number 1 has got 4 votes and solution number 3 has got 2 votes. So out of 6, we will select number 1 and number 3 solution. This is how we reduce the number of solutions by multi-voting techniques. It is also called as N/3 technique. Clear? Very simple technique. Very easy technique just to reduce the number of solutions down. Clear hai everybody? Just give me yes in the chat box. Once you put the votes, then you can organize again on the highest to lowest, and then you can decide how many solutions you want to go for it. Clear everybody? Just give me yes in the chat box. Clear hai? Yes, 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 yes. Everybody just give me yes. Any question, please let me know. Now, we have learned effort benefit. We have learned criteria based. We have learned N/3 multi-voting technique. Once we have, so we don't have to implement all of them. We have to implement one of them. Understand this? We have to implement one of them. And if you ask me, go for effort benefit analysis. That is the best way you can implement it. Okay. Remaining 2 techniques are also there available in your curriculum. I've explained it to you. Okay. Now, once you finalize, okay, I want to go ahead with this 15 or 20 solutions, then we make the solution action plan. Okay. Let me show you a sample solution action plan. It is available in this Excel sheet itself, just for your reference. So here I will list down all the solutions. Okay. Let me just a quick. So here you can see here, the first column is all the solutions will be listed in the first column, which are prioritized in either effort benefit or criteria based prioritization, or n by 3 method. Okay, so these are your solutions. Now every solution has to be broken down into the tasks. Okay. हाँ सुरेश जी, द रिकॉर्डिंग विल बी प्रोवाइडेड इन द मास्टर क्लास अर्काइव. मास्टर क्लास अर्काइव फोल्डर में रिकॉर्डिंग अवेलेबल है, तो आप उसको आप देख सकते हो. ओके, आई विल जस्ट कुछ टाइम पहले ही मैंने वो टाइप किया था. या मास्टर क्लास अर्काइव, जस्ट रिमेंबर द नेम मास्टर क्लास अर्काइव. ओके, नाउ every solution has to be broken down into number of tasks. For example, let's say automation. Okay, let's say automation is the first solution. Now automation के लिए क्या क्या करना पड़ेगा? First of all, what needs to be done? Imagine automation का approval आ चुका है. Approval, management has given approval. Then that's only, then only you are putting it in the action plan, right? So for automation, so maybe task number 1 could be, you have to identify, who are the parties, who are the companies who can do the automation. So first of all, you need to research the supplier, right? So first, researching the supplier, proper supplier. Task number two could be then asking for the quotations. Correct? So first you list down the suppliers available in the market. Then task number 2 could be, so let me just write down here so that you will get some idea. So here I am talking about, let's say, automation. Okay. So task number 1 is suppliers identification. Target date, let's say today is 28th of April. So I will do it by 1st of May. So 1st of May 25. And responsibility will be, let's say, Mahesh will be responsible. All right. So I have given a responsible name and I have given a target date for task number 1. Then comes the task number 2, the quotation. I'm just giving you a raw idea, right? Quotation. So target date. So once the suppliers are identified, so someone else has to contact or Mahesh itself. If Mahesh is from the incoming logistics or supply chain, okay. So maybe Mahesh himself can take this initiative and ask for the quotation. Maybe quotation can be from up to 7th of May. You have to take the quotations, right? Then third task could be comparing the quotations. Okay. Then find out what are the best, as far as technical qualification, the costing, etc. Everything comparing. Then evaluation of the quotation could be the third task. The fourth task could be the negotiation. Final task could be the PO generation. So one solution has to be broken down into tasks. Every task will have a target date and the responsibility, and this will continue throughout. All the solutions have to be broken down. Okay, let's say one of the solution would be external technical training to the team members. Okay, so you have to identify the trainer, external trainer. Again, the same thing, ask for the quotation, evaluation, negotiation, purchase order, and every task has to be divided into, has to be given to a particular person, accountability, as well as a target date associated. Clear? So this will continue throughout the action plan. Are you clear? This is called solution action plan. And then the team will start taking action and they will start implementing it. And then you will start getting some results out of the projects. Are you clear with this? Just type yes in the chat box. Clear hai? Because every solution we have got multiple, tasks which have to be broken down. Okay. Don't give accountability to the solution. Give the accountability to the task. You break down the task and then you give the accountable person with the target date. Okay. That will make you. So your role as a project manager, as a project leader, your role is to every week you take a meeting and just whatever task have been given, okay, just take the update and the status and highlight and escalate it to the management. Okay. Give the progress report to the management, and that is your role. Clear? So this is called what? So what we have studied today. So today's topic was in the solution generation improve phase. Once the solutions are generated, Okay, number of ideas could be very high. We cannot implement all the ideas. That's why we use solution prioritization metrics. So we learned 3 prioritization metrics today. Effort benefit metrics, EB metrics. Okay, then we have seen the criteria based metrics, criteria based, and the third one is n by 3. There is no n by 3 metrics, which is the n by 3 method. Okay, so these 3 methods are used generally to reduce, okay, reduce the number of solutions. Once the number of solutions are maybe 15 to 20, then you take those solutions in the action plan, make the action plan like this, and start implementing this in the this in the implementation phase. Okay, clear everybody? This is a quick revision of whatever we have seen right from 7:30 p.m. Clear? Just give me yes in the chat box, everybody. Okay, now for you guys, the first week of May, we have a green belt hackathon. Okay, first week meaning the week starting from 4th. Okay, so most probably 6th, 7th, and 8th of May. Okay, make a note of this. 6th, 7th, and 8th of May, we have green belt certification hackathon where we will revise the entire content of green belt. All right, and of course you will get the notification of that, and I would encourage all of you guys to attend that. All right, that will be a great experience for you. Even though you are very new in the system, you should actually attend these sessions. That will give you a lot of clarity. And in that, we cover most important topics. We revise them. Okay, it is 3 hours every day, 2.5 to 3 hours every day. It starts from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. Yeah, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 to 9:30 to 10. It depends on question and answer and all those things, right? So generally, so within that 8 to 9 hours hackathon, we revise this entire content. If you go through this, the curriculum as well as hackathon, you can give the examination and certify yourself into the green belt. Are you clear? Yes. There will be recording of the hackathon also available. Okay, recording also will be available. There is a separate folder called hackathon. So recording will be kept over there itself. Okay, so you can access that recording immediately. That will be available.
Yes, sir. I just want to know,
Haan.
do people have such program for the black belt?
Yes. Black belt also we have. Green belt also we
Hackathon?
have. Yes.
Oh, as of now, I didn't get any notification for the same.
So see, understand it. So what we can do is right now, when did you join this? When did you take the admission?
It's been more than a month. I already have been the part of the hackathon, green belt hackathon. But yeah, as of now, I have not been the part of the black belt hackathon.
Okay, green belt hackathon. When did you attended?
It's been almost a month back.
Month back, because in the month of April itself, we had the black belt hackathon on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and the recording is also available.
Oh, I want to attend the live class. That's why I'm asking.
Live ही था ना. So 1st, 2nd, or 3rd May black belt hackathon. April, this month itself, we had a black belt hackathon live. Did you
When
miss
we will
that?
have again?
हाँ, तो अगेन
Yeah,
जो होगा वो जून में होगा, जून में.
Okay.
हाँ.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Today we have one more. Okay, so see, today's 9 p.m. वाला है ना, वो mini tab का session होगा. Okay, that is for the people. See, anyways, you guys who have already taken admission for green belt and black belt, you already have all the content whatever will be covered in that session. Okay, so ये paid member के लिए session नहीं है, whatever 9 p.m. वाला session जो है. Okay, this session is for the people who are not aware of Minitab, not aware of data analytics, not aware of Lean Six Sigma, etc. उनके लिए ये session है. Okay, you also are most welcome. You can also join that session. Okay, yeah. How often the exams are conducted? See, exams we have kept it super flexible for individual. Okay, you can give exam on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. The timing does not matter. Whenever you are ready, we will conduct your exam. It is not the group exam, it is individual exam. See, this entire program is designed considering your individual priorities, because everybody is from different city, different industry, different time zone. Okay. So individual has got different, way of studying and absorbing. So we have kept it very flexible. Yeah, Manoj ji, clear?
Ji, good evening.
Yes, good evening, good evening.
Good evening. I took admission in the month of November.
Ha.
Because of my, some family member death, and after that,
Oh,
I was, not able to attend, and finally, I was working in the senior position as a CEO, and I wanted in between, not possible for me to attend. Then now I took the retirement.
okay.
So it is safe, but the problem is today I'm joining the first class.
Uh-huh.
I think I enrolled for the black belt. Uh,
Uh-huh.
how I should proceed? Already you
Okay.
explained, you attend each class like
So,
that, I understand.
yeah.
But I should, there should be some,
So you have
curriculum.
you
How I
already
should
have
do it.
already have the green belt certification?
No.
No. So what you can do is you have the access to the course, right?
Hmm.
That LMS system. Okay. What you can do right now, since you have some time right now with you because of your retirement. Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would I would highly recommend you that just go through this course number 1. I'll just give you the glimpse of it. Okay. Or every new member.
Hmm.
Okay. Just once you log in into the my courses, www.sparrowgaming.in, you go to my courses and go to course number 1. Okay. This is the course number 1. Okay. Which is a green belt. Just
Hmm.
start going through these small videos if
Okay.
possible. If you
Okay.
can take now, if you have the time, you can take 1 or 2 hours every day and
Hmm.
just go through this. Okay.
Okay.
And then in the first on 4th, 5th and 6th, okay, I'll confirm the dates again. But the
Hmm.
first week of May, there will be a hackathon. You can join the hackathon and
Hmm.
complete the hackathon as well. And then you can go for the green belt examination.
Sure.
That way you will fast track your, and then you can directly jump to the black belt certification
Sure.
studies. Okay. The
Sure.
same procedure will be followed for the black belt. Go through the curriculum content,
Hmm.
complete the hackathon, go for the examination. Okay.
Hmm.
So that you
Hmm.
can fast track. So within next 1.5 months, you can complete your both certifications.
Yeah, sure.
Clear? Yes. And I would highly recommend, because see, all the senior members, okay, who have given their 20, 30 years in the industry. Okay. My highly recommendation, don't retire. Never say I'm retired. Okay. And your knowledge and experience is required in the industry. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Even after black belt, master black belt, you can start training and consulting into this field. Don't get retired. That will be my recommendation.
No,
Okay.
I got certification from TPM in
Okay.
Lean Sigma, Master Black
Ah,
Belt.
okay. Fantastic.
I'm certified from TPM USA.
So basically, you should use this and
Yes.
start taking your training and consulting journey ahead. That will
Mm.
be my recommendation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was handling the position as a Vice President Operation Excellence.
Superb, superb. Which company?
I was working with Ramraj Group, Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu. Okay. Superb, superb.
But before that, I worked abroad also, 25 years.
Okay.
So that's okay.
So,
It's a, what happens when I am today, first time attending your class, I'm going through now. It is brushing lot of things which we are not practicing.
huh. Correct,
Knowing,
correct.
but not practicing, no use, no.
Very, very true. Very true. Very true.
When he was explaining this EV matrix, everything, I said, yeah,
Yes.
simple tools, but we know,
We
but
never
we not
practice.
practice.
Correct,
But
correct.
results should not come up to the par.
Correct,
That's the
correct.
beauty.
True,
Good,
true,
good.
true.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
I don't want to disturb you. I will go through the curriculum.
Sure. And whenever you find any difficulty, okay, just this is a number. Okay, everybody, you can just save this number. This is the mentor's number. Okay.
Okay.
And whenever you find any kind of challenge, just send a WhatsApp message on this number and we will be there to support you. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Super. Okay. And so let me, how much passing mark? So every examination passing mark is 70%. Okay. From yellow belt till master black belt level, passing mark is standard, which is the norm of, our CSSC. Okay. So passing mark 70%, and it's open book test. So don't worry about passing. Your concept clarity is more important. Once your concepts are clear and you are you should connect that concept with your own industry, with your own example. That will give that concept a little bit of depth of understanding. Okay, and try to practically implement it. If not project, try to implement some kind of tools. Okay, implement Pareto, implement cause and effect, implement Scamper. That will also give you a lot of confidence. Okay, how many times you can attempt? You can attempt multiple times, doesn't matter. Okay, but I have seen only one person attempting 3 times. Okay, maximum time. See, most of you will clear the exam first attempt. Some of you will require second attempt. Only one person I have seen who has gone to the third attempt. Okay, so don't worry. So you can easily clear the examination. Okay, black belt certification without that will not be recommended, Mr. Stephen, because green belt will be the first stepping stone. I would recommend you to go step by step. Okay, first you go to green belt, then go to the black belt. You can fast track it. Okay, you can start from today. You can complete within next 10-15 days. Go for hackathon, complete hackathon, then jump to black belt. Okay, but don't skip it. That will not be recommended. Yeah, Minitab training almost every alternate session we will have Minitab training. Every hackathon, green belt, black belt, we have Minitab training available. Minitab mastery course is also there. You can have you can check out that recordings as well. You will get a lot of access of that. Okay, yeah, so how to access this? Assignment is not compulsory for green belt and the black belt. It is compulsory for the master black belt. Okay, how to take the access of the Minitab? Here is how you can do that. Okay, listen to me very carefully, all the new members. So everybody has got the I hope everybody has got the, okay, just a second. I'm just sharing my screen once again. So once you go to the go to course number 1. Okay, now after you going to course number 1, just scroll it down. After define phase, there is something called meet Minitab. Okay, check out this meet Minitab. The second topic is downloading. Okay, just click on start button. Just click on start. There is a video which you can see, a video where how to actually start accessing. It is completely, it's a 2 minutes video, and below the video there is a zip folder. You just have to double click on that and complete the process. Very simple. Download and install it. Very simple. Like any application, any software, this will start working. Okay, I will recommend don't use it on the on your official laptops and desktops. Use it on your personal laptops and desktop. That will be my recommendation. Okay, yes, today's Excel sheet also will put it below our below the recording of this, which will be in the masterclass archive. Okay, वो Excel sheet दिखा ना मैंने, that will be available in the masterclass archive below the today's recording. Clear? How do I get access assignments for the master? Yes, so in the master black belt we will explain you that. Okay, master black belt पे जाने के बाद उसमें एक section दिया हुआ है assignment के ऊपर. Okay, so that will be there. Clear everybody? Any? हाँ, yes. Your voice is breaking.
Central year. Next classroom train, as you explained in the yesterday class. No, next class will be on Saturday, right? Only Saturday and Monday, right?
So Saturdays and Mondays we have the live classes. Okay, but if let's say you have more time, listen to me very carefully. We have got a masterclass archive. Okay, where we have got almost more than 300, almost 350 live sessions taken, and every topic is a different topic, different level. Some topics are of course repeated topics, but if you have more time required remaining, then please go ahead and access the masterclass archive. It is huge gold mine for you guys. Okay, please go ahead and do that.
Thank
yeah
you. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Reason for not, again you have to take approval from your office. No, that's the only reason. And if you leave the office, you have to submit the office laptop, right? Then you will lose the access of the Minitab. That is the only reason I would highly recommend Minitab को यूज करने के लिए आपका खुद का लैपटॉप और डेस्कटॉप यूज करिए. ठीक है, you should not lose the access of this. It should remain with you. ठीक है ना? Super guys. Any other question which you have? You can submit a test any day. Yes, any day, any time. It is completely flexible. We are completely flexible. you can decide the date. Just let us know a couple of days prior, okay, that I want to give the test tomorrow. 1 day prior is also good enough, that tomorrow I want to give the test. I'm ready with this, with the curriculum. I'm confident about it. See, there is a sample questionnaire also in the curriculum. Okay, so go through the sample questionnaire. Hackathon, if you're not able to attend live, the recording of the hackathon is also available. I'll show you quickly. I'll show you quickly that as well. Okay. So what I'm talking about is this. So if you go to even green belt and a black belt, both. Okay. In here, you can see here, course number 1. If you scroll down at the bottom, analyze phase, improve phase, and control phase. And here is a recording of the hackathon, the latest hackathon ko recording diya hua hai. And then there is a sample questionnaire. So I would highly recommend, if you're not able to attend the live hackathon, go through the recording of this hackathon and check the sample questionnaire once. Okay. So it will give you the confidence. So sample questionnaire se hi generally questions aate hai. All right. So just check out this and then you can go ahead for the examination. Okay. Will it be no, actually it will not be a proctored one. Okay. See why? Because the objective is not to basically make it difficult and proctored and under supervision, etc. You only thing is that the time limit will be there. Okay, 1 hour will be strictly time limit will be there. After 1 hour, it will be automatically submitted. Okay, that question paper. Okay, that's the only thing which we have kept. Otherwise, within 1 hour, green belt, black belt will be for 2 hours. Okay, so within that, if you are able to complete the examination, that will be good enough for us. Okay, and it's not a memory test. The objective of the certification is just to make sure that you are completely clear about the topics. Okay. We only have the one-time download access to media. No, you can download it multiple times. Yeah. दूसरे लैपटॉप में भी कर सकते हो, 10 लैपटॉप में कर सकते हो, no problem. You can do it multiple times. Yeah. Okay, passing score is 70%. 70% standard. Yellow belt, green belt, black belt, master black belt, or 4 levels. Passing percent is absolutely standard, which is 70%. Clear? Super. All videos may not be available on YouTube. YouTube we have started recently. Okay, बहुत ही recently 4 महीने पहले शुरुआत किया था. Okay, so YouTube पे सभी available नहीं है. But you go to masterclass archive, everything will be available in masterclass archive. Okay, YouTube में कुछ limitations होते हैं. You must be having masterclass archive access, Suresh ji. I'll show you. I will show you the masterclass archive, how it looks. आपको मैं 1 मिनट में दिखाता हूं. So you would be having course number 1, which will be green belt. Course number 2 will be black belt. And just below that, there will be masterclass archive folder as well. Okay. In your my courses, it will be there. Let me share my screen so that I can show it to you quickly. हाँ, तो ये है मेरी स्क्रीन. हाँ जी, masterclass archive. You can see here. You can go to all courses or my courses. Once you log in, you will find Lean Six Sigma Live Masterclass Archive. This is the name. And as I said, 333 lessons are already available. And every lesson is 1 to 1.5 hours long. Okay, there are long form content, but there is a huge content available. Okay, Lean Six Sigma Live Masterclass Archive is the name of the folder. Okay. Can this is the first live lecture? No, I think you have missed it. See, it is not like first lecture and a second lecture. We will have the lectures every week, twice. Okay, because see, a lot of people have a conception that there will be a first lecture and there will be a second last lecture. There will be a second, third, fourth, and the last lecture. Then I will have to give the examination and that's it. Okay, this does not work like that. Even though we are certified, we have to actually go through this process again and again, just to refresh, just to implement. See, first time we are learning. Second time we are doing it for implementation. Third time we are learning it for teaching others. So every time we attend this, even the same topic, our level of attention and objective of attending this will be different. Okay, so it may not be sequential for every individual, because you might be joining today, your other person will be joining 3 days before, other person might have joined 7 days before, so it may be their third class, it may be their fourth class. Okay, so sequence may not be there, but within 2 to 3 months we will cover all the tools which are required for green belt and black belt. And hackathon is always there, right, where almost all the tools are covered in the green belt as well as black belt, right? So check all the live sessions, you check the hackathon, it will cover all the topics required for you to certify. लाइव क्लासेस, यस यस यस, सर्टिफिकेशन के बाद भी आप लाइव क्लासेस को अटेंड कर सकते हो. राइट नाउ इन द रूम there are black belt certified people available, there are master black belt certified people available, and the recordings also will be available for you. Yes, there will not be any batches as such. Okay, so you sit here, it is required for you for the green belt and black belt. Remember this, whatever class is running, that class is actually required for your certification. इतना आप ध्यान में रखिए, that's it. ठीक है ना, it may not be in a sequence for you as an individual. Clear? Super. Chalo. So I think that's it from my side. The recording will be available in Masterclass Archive after 1 hour. Please go ahead, the people who have missed it. All right. So I'm looking forward for checking you, seeing you inside, the next live session on Saturday. Till the time, keep learning, keep growing. This is Desh Patel signing off. Bye bye. Take care. Good night.